Non-reverts love to hear revert stories, but also it's really beneficial for reverts to see the other journey that reverts have been through, right? And I don't know if you can relate to this, but many people, like before they become Muslim or like a year into it, they kind of psych themselves out because they're not perfect, right? Many people are like, oh, I can't take my shahada because I drink alcohol. I can't take my shahada because I'm in a haram relationship. It's like, you need to understand taking your shahada is utmost priority, right? Understand God is most merciful. And if you are sincere in trying to be better, God would be unfair for unjustly punishing you when you are sincere. Like I always tell reverts when they're or people interested in Islam how the Quran was revealed and how alcohol wasn't prohibited until years later, how there wasn't even rules. The first 3 years of the Quran being revealed, Tawheed, oneness of God. That's it. It was the only thing that was taught, right? So it's like God does not expect you to 180 change your entire life and give up every sin. Now, am I saying it's okay to sin? No, I'm not. But I'm saying understand how merciful your God is and then have sincere intention. He'll be merciful on you and he'll guide you on the right path.
100%, man. 100%. I think, do you know what the biggest thing is, man? Like, I think when people realize this, that, you know, we're made imperfect, right? We're all very imperfect beings, right? So like trying to think that, oh no, I have to be perfect before I talk to Allah, before I become a Muslim, before I connect with God and God's almighty and all this sort of stuff. It's like, nah, man, it's just like God just wants you to, just like be a part of that, worship him and just like, realize that he's given us everything, right? And you don't need to be perfect to do that. Well, like, dude, we sin every day, man. Sin every day. Like with the way you think or the way you act or anything. Like, dude, we sin every day. But we also ask for forgiveness, stuff for Allah. We say that, how many times? Like 15 times a day or something. Like something even more. Like even just that's just in prayer. And like, there's, I don't, I've never thought about, sort of being worried about not being accepted in the fact that I do wrong things or like, I drink or I do this. So I can't do it. And, the only hurdle that I had was like just not belonging, like being this white dude amongst Muslims who I thought were mainly Middle Eastern guys. Obviously, there's a broad range, bro. Like I remember the brother that I told you about in Dubai, he was telling me, he's just like, bro, like my uncle's some like bald white guy.